Hey everybody, I hope you are all doing well, and for those who feel like me, doing as well as can be expected. I wanted to just kind of alert everybody. I won't be making videos every day. I know this is a lot for me. We had the inauguration today, and immediately after that happened, the White House website was updated. I wrote about this, but I wanted to make a video and kind of address it in a little bit more detail. So what happened is the White House website was updated. The page for healthcare, Obamacare, was taken away. The page on civil rights, that's a big umbrella, but you know what that really is about. That was taken away. Climate change was taken away. LGBT rights page was taken away. And it was replaced, some of those things were replaced by support of law enforcement and gun owners' rights. And for a lot of reasons, those should be very concerning to a whole lot of people, because it shows you the focus of this administration and where Trump and the persons he picked are taking us. While that was happening, there was a suspension of the reduction of the FHA annual mortgage insurance premium rates. What that means in short is that the premium rates for homeowners, people who are buying homes, are trying to buy homes, the Obama administration have suspended it so that the rate wouldn't go up, that insurance rate. Well, they took that away, so now it's going to go up, which means in short, it will be more expensive for you to buy a house. There were some people I've learned today who were in the process of buying homes. That's been suspended. Some people won't be able to get in homes now, or things will have to be reconfigured for folks to get into their homes. In addition to that, there was also an executive order signed today which starts the repeal of Obamacare, which could affect 20. It's alarming to me, or surprising to me. It's deeply concerning, and it should be deeply concerning to you. There will be, in the Trump administration, he had 23 cabinet picks. 18 of those 23 are white men. There are no Latinos, first time since 1988. There are no black women. There are no Democrats. They're all Republicans. The only black person is Ben Carson, who's the head of Housing and Urban Development, who said that slavery was the best thing that ever happened to black people. So that gives you some idea of where we are and where we are going. These things are deeply concerning. This is why there's been so much pushback about people participating in our inauguration events and all these other things that surround it. This is a colossal failure. Where we are going, we all should be very careful. I don't want you to be afraid, but you need to be alert. You need to be aware. You need to engage, because this is very serious. Jesus talked about the gospel of the least of these, those people who can't really defend themselves. And so my concern, my legitimate concern, is for those folks who can't defend themselves, those people who don't have the wherewithal. What's going to happen is regulations are going to come down, businesses are going to make a lot of money, and middle class and poor people are going to continue to be pushed down. The wealth gap, which disproportionately affects black folks, is going to grow. So I don't understand how, with all this information, I know people who were like apathetic about voting, didn't voted for a third party candidate that you knew wasn't going to win. And so now you have millions of people being affected by the decisions that you made. And so that's why we have to, as a people, engage and be a part of the process, so that we don't have things like this happening. And the man hasn't even gone to sleep yet. Like this is the first day. So this, in my estimation, why I do that title, is this is a foreshadowing of what is to come. To strip away the benefits, the progress that was made under President Barack Obama. You're going to see that go away. So we have to pay attention. We have to stay awake. Those of us who identify ourselves as Christians, we really should be concerned about all of these things. And I don't know how we can support someone who puts policies in place immediately that disenfranchises marginalized people. The fact that you have 18 white men out of 23 picks, most of whom are millionaires or billionaires, running these agencies, people who aren't even equipped, watching these hearings, like they can't even answer the questions appropriately. They have a guy over the EPA who sued the EPA. You have Betsy DeVos, who's supposed to be over education. Never went, she's a billionaire, never went to a public school. None of her children have, never had financial aid. She's pushing these like religious schools or these charter schools. Those are doing horribly. in the state that she's from, which is Michigan. And I mean, but when you have a president who's unqualified, you can't expect him to pick qualified people. It's a nonsensical idea, right? So that's what we're getting. So I refuse to, and I will for the next 4 years or however long he's a president, normalize Donald Trump. I will not endorse him. I don't support anybody who does anything to support him. As I said this in my last video, if you want to do things, engage your community, your church, your pastor, your local leaders, your mayors, your governors, your city council people. There are folks you can engage, people who will make change, people who will be concerned about other folks. But these other people, like, who feel like everybody's romanticizing, like, the ceremony, nobody care about that. People are about to lose health insurance while y'all at a ball in D.C. People are going to lose some of their rights while you're dancing and celebrating with this man. This is not what we are supposed to do. We have to wake up. We have to stay focused. We have to stay engaged because people's lives are on the line. That if you think for 1 minute that the benefits that you enjoy cannot be taken away, you'll be sadly mistaken if you are that naive. Let's pay attention. Let's be focused. Let's unite. Let's be concerned about people who don't look like you, don't think like you, don't believe like you, whether they're Christian or Muslim or Jew or atheist or Hindu. It doesn't matter. This is the United States of America. It's governed by the Constitution, not your holy book, right? So let's make sure that we fight to protect everybody's right, because that includes your right. And so if you don't want people to tell you where to worship, I don't. If you don't want people to tell you where to pray, when to pray, how to pray, I don't, then you have to fight for everybody else's right to exist how they want to. The danger of this type of leadership from a man who is juvenile, who is a xenophobic, racist, bigoted, misogynistic, just a juvenile, immature frat boy who is now the president of the United States, is we're going to see more of this happening. People keep saying that he's gonna change when he goes to the tomb of the unknown soldier. It's gonna really hit him. Once he gets in the Capitol, he's gonna have an awakening. Once he walks out on the mall, oh my God, then the gravity of the office is gonna sit on him. It's never gonna happen. He's 70 years old. He's had 7 decades to evolve into who he is. You think he's gonna change now? For what? He got to this place being exactly who he is and how he is. Nothing about him is going to change. Stop waiting for that to happen. What we need to do is understand who we have, what we have, focus, group together, organize, and do things that can help us to survive until we can get to 2018, have some midterms, get some of these crazy people out of office. Then in 2020, we can reelect a real president, because we will show up and understand that what Barack Obama was to us as a leader, as a symbol, in terms of his symbol, the symbolism and all those things, we can have that again, but we got to get through this, and we can't take it lightly. I know for some of y'all, he was the only president you've known, and you thought that was it. Like, that ain't all that it can be. It can be what it is now if we don't show up. I've talked way too long. Y'all share this with people. Let's wake up. Let's be engaged. Let's unify. Let's love each other. Let's cover each other. Let's pray for each other. Let's support each other. I love everybody.